Imagine this, you go on a date and everything goes well, but when you get home, the girl doesn't respond to you or ghosts you. What exactly happened? Maybe the character you displayed of yourself on Instagram or during the first met was totally different, but that's not the most important reason. So what is that? The first mistake you can make is being overly prepared. You've probably seen guys who, before going on a date, rush to the barbershop, get a new haircut, take their car to the car wash, shine their shoes, and take a shower with their cologne. The first date is meant for you to see if you like her, and she definitely came to the date for the same reason. If you get overly prepared, the girl will think that you definitely like her and see you as a needy guy. I'm not saying that you shouldn't prepare at all, but be moderate. Spray cologne about 3 to 4 times, don't wear overly formal clothes, wear clean and semi-formal clothes. Style your hair at home and don't use too much gel or styling products. Guys, I'm telling you this as an older brother. If the girl said, let's go to that restaurant for a first date or something like that, and you said yes, or if you ask her where to go or what to do, you're losing her. You need to determine 3 things before the date: where you're going, the day you're going, and the time you're going. But if the girl insists a lot and wants to go somewhere else, don't resist and accept it, but determine the time and day yourself. Do you know what is the worst mistake on a date? Yeah, that's it. As I said, the first date is for getting to know each other better, so politely decline if the girl wants to bring her friend along. Try not to bring your friend along to the first date as much as possible because the girl might like them even if you are Brad Pitt. But if for any reason the girl brings her friend along, you need to be attentive and do these things. First of all, try not to focus all your attention on your date and pay attention to her friend as well. In fact, divide your attention equally. For example, if you ask your date a question, try to ask her friend as well. Also, try not to get too close to her friend. Girls don't like it. In general, try to be a good guy in her friend's eyes because girls value their friend's opinion. One of the mistakes that 90% of guys make is this. In the first date, even if the girl insists on splitting the bill, you shouldn't accept. Perhaps at first glance, after splitting the bill, you feel like a giga chat, but when you think about it more, you realize that you weren't supportive at that moment. All girls need a man they can rely on, a supportive partner both financially and emotionally. If you're wealthy, you can always pay the bill, not just for the first date, but for all other dates. But if not, at least you should pay for the first and second dates. In the first date, try not to pick up the girl. Instead, specify the time and place of the date and let her make her way to the date. But when the date ends, especially if it's at night, make sure to accompany the girl home. Well, sometimes the girl insists on going herself, which can't be helped. You've reached this point in the video and I have something special for you. There are over 300 first date tips that I want to include in the book. These 5 tips are just a small sample. Interested in getting this book before anyone else? Comment book down below to get it sooner. And as always, stay aesthetic.